Hey guys, welcome back to a video of Second Galaxy. So I'm just loading this game and I wanted to put this video out there for everyone to see because I've done some research. I wrote up a review of the developer. Let's see, I'm gonna go and guess. Confirm. And I did write up a review of the developer on my Discord, and so I had reminded some people to check that out. But I wanted to make this video and put this out here. Let me go ahead and let's I'm just trying to find some sound options.
The bright stars. It seemed as though we had already conquered what we could only look up at and hold in awe in the past. However, greed and violence have always lingered in the shadows. The ravages of war pushed us to the brink of extinction over and over again. From the ruins, an even greater civilization was born. We seemed able to overcome any obstacle until that day. The destructive power of the mysterious visitors shone a light upon our ignorance. Humanity awakened to new possibilities. We traveled deeper into the galaxy to seek out its hidden truths. In this world, you must choose your own path and accept the consequences of every decision you make.
And it's gonna make me go through everything before I can just adjust the sound. I do have to say, it looks great. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to play along with me until I can get to where the sound is.
Mayday! Mayday! We are now under pirate attack!
Target engaged. Target locked on. Target locked on. Target locked on. Target locked on. Target locked on.
I will say this. I really like the interactive battle system that they have.
Approaching target. Target engaged.
You are back, youngster. I only want to retire peacefully.
Starting warp engine. Commencing warp. Arrived at target location. Entered space station.
All right.
You are back, youngster. Hope there's not more cases.
Man, it's not letting me actually get to them.
You are back, youngster. I only want to retire peacefully.
Starting warp engine.
Wow.
Commencing warp. Arrived at target location.
All right. There we go. Okay. So it's cool. However, I really want to talk about the developer and the reputation the developer has earned itself. So before the game came out, I did research on the game developer, and I looked at one of their existing games called Langrisser. And the developer's name is Zlong Games. It is an Asian developer, and it's made other mobile games before. And so typically what it does in one game, it kind of repeats the same business practice. And I wanted to read some of the reviews that I found from appgrooves.com. They're pretty interesting. Um People talk about the game being a typical mobile game. It's fun to play. However, they have bugs in the game, which are pretty common throughout mobile games. Um, and then there were other players who said they made it to level 25, and said the content was so difficult that they had to wait till level 45 to complete level 25 content. And so Harvester of Eyes says 2-star rating, 2 out of 5. Started out loving the game, but now I can see its many obvious flaws. Badly balanced, content is mainly aimed at whales and longtime players, and little attention is, let's see, I'm trying to focus so many different places, to the original games. I'm a huge fan of the original games and can say that they're by far a better experience than mobile. Just another gacha game and stupid gacha mechanics. Sad. Benjamin Cohen gives it a 1-star review and says, was 5-star, but server's broken. Don't download a broken game. It's an SRPG with 2% SSR roll rate. The other bottleneck is gold, so be wise when spending. Free-to-play players can compete with paid-to-win players so long as they have the patience and can take a few beatings. The game is more of a marathon, as you will encounter farming at higher levels. In all great graphics, addictive game style, the storyline is a bit painfully slow and requires a lot of strategy to beat. Which I would like the strategy. I'm not big on the pay to win though. Let's see. Was fun at first until I hit level 22. Says I can't fish. 1-star review. Then you hit the grindy paywall. Takes less than a day to hit the wall. I know because I installed it less than a day after I started playing. Final Fantasy Tactics is so outdated. I can't justify spending on this outdated game. And Crystal Watts, 1-star review. She says, I keep getting a message when I load the game that says the update service is not available now. Please try again later. And then it closes the game on me. It's been like this for the past 2 days and there isn't an update for it, so I don't know what to do at this point. Please fix it. And so it just goes on and on and on. Talks about bugs. The players talk about not being able to reach the developers. If they reach the developers don't understand the problems, can't fix the problems. It talks about a lot of pay to win, and I'm already going to tell you what this game sounds like to me. This game sounds like something else we play a lot of. So I would definitely recommend you check out a game. But keep in mind, and this is kind of the moral of this story that I want to get across to everyone watching this video. And please share this video because I really want to get this across to everyone. Mobile games traditionally are pay to win. There is no strategy in mobile games because strategy would take away from people being able to, pay to excel. And these mobile game developers, the majority of them, not all of them, but the majority of them, they are in it for the short-term dollar, to make as much money as possible and to dump the game. So This is one reason I only play Marvel games, I only play Star Trek games, because there's a big franchise behind it. And when there's a big franchise behind it, the mobile developer isn't the only one pulling the strings. Now, keep in mind, they're pulling a lot of the strings, but CBS, when it comes to Star Trek, is very protective of that brand. Just like Disney is very protective of their Marvel brand. And neither one of them make the game themselves. They have licensed that content out to another individual developer. And I can tell you right now that that game developer is very, very precious about that relationship with that huge company. So if you're going to be playing these games, I definitely recommend checking them out. I'm not sure how tied I would get to it, because they could easily just dump the game. So if you're going to be putting money into it, just know that the game could disappear tomorrow. It could not. It could do very well, and be on the market for years to come, like many games still are. But also do some research on the mobile developer itself. This one I researched, and the reviews I was reading was on that previous game. They were not done on this game. However, I tend to find that the truth is in the history of a developer. Developers typically don't change their business practices from one game to another. And it's been very true in my experience. So definitely have fun with this game if this game is along your play style. However, if you are free to play player, just expect that paywall to be hit very soon once you start that game. And if you are playing Star Trek Fleet Command, I recommend continuing to play it, because the one thing I see people doing is I want to pick up a new game. I'm bored with Star Trek Fleet Command. I don't want to play this game anymore, or I've caused too much of a ruckus on this game, or whatever. And they think that this next game is their saving grace. And my point is that it could just be a repeat of everything you've experienced with Scopely and Star Trek Fleet Command. And I think that there is a lot to be said about just staying with this game. Or you can play this game on the side. Just don't think that this game is going to be the end-all be-all to all the problems that we've been playing with in Star Trek Fleet Command. So take this review for whatever it is. You can definitely go by my advice, not go by my advice. I just want to put my concerns out there on this game and this developer, because I'm hearing so much about it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching this. Take care, be kind to one another, and I will talk to you later.